Hello. Welcome to the 2021 commencement exercise for E.J. King High School. This night has been on the minds of our seniors for a long time, and it is finally here. And we are also happy and ecstatic that you are here to participate in this event with them. Thank you for coming, and we hope you enjoy our presentation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, though both bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet brave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm Tom Brady, the director of DoDEA. This past year has been unlike any other in DoDEA history. I know it was not what you imagined or hoped for your senior year of high school. But let me tell you what I saw this year. I saw DoDEA students around the world demonstrating resilience and adaptability when presented with challenges of transitioning between in-person and remote and virtual learning and back and forth. I saw you wearing masks, being socially distant to protect the health and safety of others and those around you. You made sacrifices for the good of others and the protection of those most at risk. I saw you caring for each other and maintaining meaningful connections, whether it was in person or online, to bring comfort and encouragement during these tough times. I am so proud of you. This year you displayed compassion, flexibility, and just plain grit. You rolled with the punches, overcame obstacles, and focused on what was most important: family, community, education, and your fellow students. I am now more sure than ever that you will succeed in your future endeavors and that each of you will continue to make the world a better place through your actions. On behalf of your teachers, your principals, and all of us at DoDEA, congratulations, graduates.
Hello, DoDEA graduating class of 2021, family members, staff, and distinguished guests. It's so nice to be able to join you all virtually today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2021. Our graduates have overcome significant challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Their school experience certainly looked different this year, with numerous mitigation strategies in place to support a safe and healthy learning environment, and limited opportunities to participate in in-person athletic and extracurricular events. As I was thinking about this and the exceptional circumstances surrounding this year's virtual graduation, this quote from Maya Angelou came to mind. "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Graduates, as you enter this next chapter in your lives, understand that while you cannot control the events that happen to you, you can control how you respond. Respond with your heart. Respond with your mind. Respond with your voice. COVID-19 undoubtedly altered what you envisioned your senior year would look like, but in the face of this pandemic, you have exemplified what it means to be resilient when facing adversity. You, as a senior class, you have a unique shared experience that will bind you together for a lifetime. The class of 2021 will be remembered for graduating amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, but this does not overshadow your accomplishment. You put in the work and you earned this moment. Let's celebrate it together. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Graduates, as this has been a year like no other with COVID and all the mitigation strategies, my message remains the same. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives, I have but one message. Find your passion. Find what drives you to be the best, to do your best, and reach for it with everything you have. Go after your passions with the same energy and excitement as a dog chasing a tennis ball. Yes, a dog will do just about anything for a tennis ball. He will run great distances. He will overcome obstacles. He will show off all the tricks he knows. And when he finally has it in his possession, it is the ultimate reward. So choose a career or path that allows you to pursue your passion. If you do, work will never be work. Know that it's okay to make a wrong turn or two along the way. You can correct a mistake, but not a lost opportunity. It's okay to feel angry or frustrated. You'll likely be thrown a few curveballs as you go after that tennis ball. Listen to these feelings. They tell you what matters. It's okay to try new things. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some new tennis balls along your journey. In everything you do, always remember where you came from and who you represent. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hi, y'all. Seniors, welcome to the culmination of 13 years or so of mandated kid prison, where you now get to listen to me, of all people, prattle on about our high school experience. I was asked to speak to you as valedictorian, but to be quite honest, I'm not really sure what that means. Because, in all seriousness, despite my apparent academic success, I find moments where I truly struggle to be a good person. But during one of my darkest moments, a wise, young old uncle of mine was there to remind me that it was okay, and it was a part of being human. So that's the theme of my speech today. Being human, because regardless of all the math and writing formulas that we've learned and forgotten throughout the years, there's no formula for being human. And amidst a global pandemic and all the hate that's circulating around the world, we could all use a little bit more humanity, the good kind. And so when I was coming up with ideas for this speech, I approached many of you asking for your opinions on E.J. King. And so now call me faithless, but I thought that the overwhelming response would be something along the lines of, no, I hate E.J. King, there's so many things wrong with it, we all hate it. And it was not. That was not the response that I got. As I asked around, your responses really pulled on these rusty old heartstrings because almost all of you, all of us, really like this place for a very simple commonality. Now I can tell you that it certainly wasn't for the 30-minute seminars or the odd schedule or even the absolutely gourmet meals at lunch. It was people. Some of you said that you'd miss your friends and spending time with them. Others said you'd miss the patient and understanding teachers. Overall, it was the bonds and relationships that we built with each other, the many faces that we saw daily that we'd miss the most. And I think that's great, because a lot of us like to bash on Sasebo and E.J. King for a lot of reasons. But I think our school is a reflection of our class and what it means to be human in more ways than one. For instance, there's a certain charm to the hospital building that reeks of asbestos and lead paint, with its gurney elevator and haunted 5th floor. The perfect place to build a school, by the way. However, just as in life, we may find ourselves in old, worn-down places, and it is up to its inhabitants to breathe new life into it. As young adults, we'll learn to repurpose and make the best of what we're given. Although some things have stayed the same, like Mr. Kaneko, Mr. McGrath, Ms. Locker, and Mr. Anderson, or even the old cherry blossom tree in front of the elementary school. There's been a lot of change as well. For those of us who are here to see it, there's no more park or tennis courts, basketball courts, and no little green bench. For those of us that are newer, in the past 2 years, we've seen the finalized construction of the 21st century elementary school building and have yet to see the finished product of our new high school. And just as we grew accustomed to the bustling indoor neighborhood, the glass garage doors, and sinkless bathrooms, we must learn to accept the little quirks in life. And so let's not forget the inconsistent air conditioning systems, where it's too hot in the summer and, too cold in the summer and too hot in the winter. They're allowed home accompanied by the shrieking hell pit of children outside of Mr. Christie's room. But isn't that what being human is about too? Learning to adapt and sit through whatever environments we find ourselves in. Dealing with all those little inconveniences. Especially as military kids, where it seems like impermanence is the one permanent thing in our life. We've dealt with hardships, and when we're dealt the school lunches of our life, just as surprisingly depressing, we replay it and appreciate the fact that we're being fed. When those last-minute schedule changes of life come unexpectedly, and we have no idea what the next day will look like, just know that that's okay. A lot of us don't know what we're going to do with our lives, but being human is just as confusing and ever-changing as our school plans. Even those of us with solid plans, those will change. But no matter the uncertainty or the complaints, we've all learned to appreciate our school, just like we've learned to appreciate each other. To tell you the truth, I didn't appreciate my class until COVID hit, and we were all forced to become that much closer, sharing the same frustrations and disappointments, but hopes too. We all like to hate on ourselves in Sasebo, but let's be honest, we all love it here. If not, the truth of the matter is that our time in Sasebo and at E.J. King is a common connecting experience of all of our lives that we all share and will always have. And it is one that we will appreciate once we're gone and this chapter of our lives is finished. Just like the hospital building is a staple of E.J. King, these 4 years, wherever they were spent, will remain a staple of our young lives as an enduring memory. For us, as we go off to college, into the workforce, or into life in general, we must remember to be kind to each other, for we will all struggle. But we'll struggle together, because we're all human. We're odd, but we're resilient. We're adaptable. We are E.J. King's graduating class of 2021. But most importantly, right now, we are out of here. Thank you.
Hi! Let me introduce myself really quick. I'm Alexandria Balog, but most of you probably just know me as Alex. To the seniors, parents, and faculty, thank you for coming to graduation. I had a personal request by our valedictorian to make this funny, but I can't because hers is already funny. I've read it. I'll admit, I had some help writing this speech from my friend Matthew. Faculty probably know him as Lord Arthur. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off by saying that I'm so proud of us for making it this far. Especially during COVID when we had so many ups and downs, I'm glad to be here alive and healthy and just lucky to graduate. And I'm so excited for us. I know, so a lot of us have been here a while and some of us are new. But I know that we can all agree, well, some of us can agree, that we walked out of 7th grade in some bed sheets made out of togas, and now we're walking out of senior year in our caps and our gowns. Looking back on all the highs and lows, I've realized that we've come from these gross prepubescent teens to these almost adults having conversations about the future. And I'm not sure if I'm terrified about that or extremely proud. I just know that we've come such a long way. This is the first year that I've been forced to make friends of my own age, especially as the final graduating class. But all in all, there's no one else I'd love to survive a pandemic with. I'm so glad I got stuck with them. I'm going to start off with my thank yous. And I think it'd be very uncharacteristic of me if I didn't start off with ROTC. To Chief, or Alex Sr., I just want to thank you so much for the past 4 years. You've turned into a father figure for me, and I know I'm always going to carry a piece of your personality with me throughout my life. I want to thank Miss Woodcock, of course. Even though a few of us have only been graced with her presence, she was able to take the worst essay writer I knew and turn her into glorious essay crunching machine. And at the end of the day, I think you're going to be the reason I pass all of my English, or any class I have to write in. To Miss Roos, I generally hate science, which is kind of weird because I'm such a math nerd. But there's something about hypotheses that make me realize I don't really care about the question as much as the answer. But I still want to thank you for making it bearable to sit through science class. For the last name drop, I'm going to have to thank Mr. Christie. Wait, he's Dr. Christie now. Dr. Dave Christie. You know, if stress could generate energy, I think all your classes could power the country. But I'm gonna be honest, I've never had a math class come easier to me than when you've taught it. Genuinely, you are the reason that I wanted to become a math teacher. And I just want to thank you for indirectly helping me find a career, even though you didn't know you were doing it. I don't want to leave out the rest of the faculty because I know every single one of you has done something for all of us students, and I know that every single person in this graduating class has something to thank about something that you've done for us. I'm incredibly proud to have attended this school for the past 4 years because I've been able to communicate and interact with almost every member of the faculty, no matter how new or old they are. And I've seen how much dedication and support you've given to all of our students, no matter what grade they are. To the parents, I would like to hope that all of us have something to thank you for. And if not, then personally, I'd like to thank you for making it possible for me to sit up here and just be able to graduate with these stellar folks. Your support has not gone unnoticed. From the bottom of my heart, I can confidently say we are ready to get the hell out of here. Bye!
Dennis Alfaro Salazar will be attending Los Angeles City College. Josephine Allen. Caleb Anderson will be attending North Carolina A&T University.
And this fall, I'll be attending North Carolina A&T State University, where I will be an agricultural business major. Right here.
Alexandria Balog, graduating with honors and will be attending Florida State University. Liam Bowser. J. Brian Belmonte. Miyuji Bergman. Kobe Coleman will be attending Old Dominion University. Edric Cummings will be attending Florida State Community College. Jared De La Cruz will be attending University of Maryland Global Campus. Ryan Eisenberger will be enlisting in the U.S. Navy. Nina Fitzwater will be attending Washington State University. Avani Gardner, graduating with honors, and will be attending Crown College. Jay Garland, graduating with honors, and will be attending Penn State University.
Hi, my name is Jay Garland, class of 2021, and I would like to thank my parents for always standing by me. I would like to thank Fafi for helping me out, and I would like to thank myself for making it through high school. Go class of 2021.
Kyla Gibson, graduating with honors, and will be attending Ohio State University. Ethan Herrero will be attending San Diego State University. McKenna Kane, Frankie Keefe will be attending University of Maine. Tioshi Kemp will be attending San Jose State University. Takumi Kodama will be attending San Diego State University. Isaiah Luna will be enlisting in the U.S. Navy. Samantha Moore. Levi Musgrave. Michael O'Connor. Joseph Ray. Eliza Rivera will be attending Colorado State University. Holly Marie Santiago, graduating with honors, and will be attending University of Illinois. Leo Schinker will be attending Kalamazoo College. Yasmin Stella will be attending University of Maryland Global Campus. Elizabeth Tucker will be attending Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange in Germany. Paige Ward. Kai White will be enlisting in the U.S. Navy. Jordan Woods will be attending Rochester Institute of Technology.
I graduated. I'm glad, I guess, thanks to my family and pretty much every band I've listened to.
Congratulations, seniors. You've done it. But it's not over yet. Officially, I have to say, on behalf of the Department of Defense Education Activity and its director, Mr. Thomas Brady, Department of Defense Dependent Schools Pacific and its Director of Student Excellence, Ms. Lois Rapp, and the Pacific East District and its Superintendent, Dr. Judith Allen, I have reviewed and certified your official transcripts and now have the honor and privilege to announce that you, as members of the class of 2021, are now graduates of E.J. King High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2021. Congratulations.